Yo, packing a Glock, asking them to stop. Motherfuckers, they have to keep blasting and tagging off. Fuck that, I'd rather trap it off and have slopped in motherfuckers' place, cause they have to dodge them. Bullets that's coming from the red dot sight. It's gonna be the next hot night when a hot tip, hollow tip goes through your brain. You better follow it if you wanna live. Better get your couple kids and put them in your wife's car, your baby mama. Take this drama. Fuck that, I ain't Bin Laden, I ain't no terrorist, but you motherfuckers is getting scared of this, because I'm a rebel, and I have to compare to this, a bunch of racist acts that they've done for the last 400 years to every fucking person. Even the white people is getting fucking abused by police brutality, busting these moves cause they Irish, or they have dogs and can't come up in the store with black people. But fuck this, I smoke the fat, illegal shit that makes you burn. Take and learn, my fucking info that is coming from my mind. I'm spitting this shit and I run it every time, then I'm gunning every line. But fuck that, you don't know, you snuffing every line. White shit coming up in your ass like dyke bitches. Fuck that, I just like ditches. Ditching a bitch and fucking going back to her and calling her Richard. Because I'm sick, cause get sick with this. Motherfuckers don't know I could rhyme for infinite. You can rhyme for infinite, but I don't give a fuck. I don't know what I'm gonna rhyme about yet, but that's alright, it ain't the bet. This motherfucking straight sket is gonna get hit, but you don't know that the shit is gonna spit. We're gonna go in the orange tube for the echo, but the motherfuckers can't get holes because they don't know that the dick goes in the motherfucking hole. That's right, I'll go back and put them in the hole with the ball. The motherfucking 6-foot baseball bat. That shit's huge, but it's better than the cat coming back from the crack shack. But then I'll lock the doors and watch you scorch when I fucking burn it down. Watch from the porch, but that's alright because you don't know that your whores are coming back in the porch because they misport like 3 minutes too short. But that's alright because they're gonna import the concourse when I come back. This is straight brutality. This motherfucker sitting there like bestiality is alright, but that's not the reality of these motherfuckers doing Cialis, G. But that motherfucker ain't gonna be rallying me because they ain't coming up to be backing no punk. That motherfucking funk don't know that the skunk is gonna come up and just crump. That motherfucker, he claims he's an old grump. Well then I'll put him down to the ground and make him kiss my shoe because he never knew which way the hit grew and flew. But that motherfucker hit him with the left jab, but now he's gonna grab the motherfucking phone and claim he's calling the doctor saying he's got crabs, a massive itch. But that's alright because that bitch is just dirty, dead in a ditch. Popped her in the head, you don't be saying that shit I just said because now you're dead. That motherfucker ain't bleeding red, it's all the same. It ain't no alien motherfucking Martian, but that's alright because you're still gonna be farting like you're pushing the shopping cart and Jack and Walmart, and that motherfucker's gonna switch it up when he's gonna get fucked. Check it.
Yo, trying to switch it up, this nigga's fucked, but fuck that, I switch it up and spit it up, these motherfuckers get sicked up. Fuck that, you licking cunt, you running around saying, yo, what, this shit is what, smoke it up, then hope that somebody ain't coming down to bust your motherfuckers up and make your little mommy frown. You be in the back of the hearse, but my crap is just worse. When I spit this shit, it's like I'm rapping and works. You just realize that you been acting so girth, fucking gay like getting Garth and fucking girth times measurement. Fuck that, it's relevant, don't know shit, so now I have to get to sedatives and put them up in my system and start setting shit. I mean saying shit, I ain't playing shit. I strip your brain and fucking cut it up and eat that shit up in the English muffin. But fuck that, I just rather get like fucked up and smoke some joints and go and roll some Royces. But I mean roll them upside down and light them on fire because I ain't with that shit cause it ain't right to be hired. Fuck that, you can't fucking sponsor me. I got my motherfucking clean laundry and I got a little bit of food with a bitch and some lingerie. I mean lingerie, but y'all all is gay, so don't fuck with me because they calling me, they calling brains. I'm all insane, you bitches trying to come up, but fuck that, I'd rather bust a gun up and then you realize that I get sick fucking intentions, but come up in that shit and saying this bitch meant this when she said this, sent him to Memphis, Tennessee. But I got the remedy, you got the ecstasy. Get fucked up and start sending these smoking hella keys.
I'm a clobber, a mobster, but if that's alright, if it's a bitch, I'll get on her. like a monster. But that's alright because you ain't gonna ground her. I don't know if it was a word, but I'll make you hurt because we're sitting in the playground looking at a field. The sign says yield, but you can't believe me because you'll be dead over in them hills like I just made 3 or 4 kills. More dead bodies in the trunk, but there's no shotty to be found, so what the fuck? It's all the same. What you figure, 6 or 7 dead bodies chopped up with the axe in the back, or maybe the crack of the neck? I don't know, it's all the same shit. What the fuck is this tech gonna be busted? We ain't got no weapons. This motherfucker ain't gonna be letting these Smith & Wessons come through the door because then nobody's hitting the floor. I walk up with my fists and just motherfucking boot fuck yo ass like you don't know that. I'll send you back to lyrical class because this spiritual shit is gonna be the last shit you'll ever hear, because that's how I go with the feel. I'll come in from the mind and I'll fuck you up like your mind is mine. It's the time to come up and rip out your spine through your throat, but nobody knows that I'm gonna go for the dope and toke. Like a motherfucker's got the Mexican going over the line, but it's alright cause I'll rhyme and he's gonna laugh, but that motherfucker's ass is gonna get bitch slapped.
Yo. Fuck that, get sick and tired of me, but I'm wiring every motherfucker that wants to be hiring. Anybody working up in a restaurant, get you next to launch, smoke it up like some fucking Texas ganj. Smoking up in the sun, we rolling up with the blondes, we smoking up and just punch a bunch of motherfuckers that be hoping up and just snitching. Fuck that, I hold riches and smack bitches. If they act shitty, then I have to smack 50 of them. Don't give a fuck, don't get these bitches frontin'. If they come up into my spot, I might have to smack them out. Don't realize shit, your cracked up house is so sick and it smells like burning plastic. Fuck that, learn these actresses. They fucking burning matches and lighting cigarettes, but fuck this, I'm plotting on the next figure's death. Fuck that, got the biggest stress, got the bigger flex, busted up on a motherfucker to see who's next. Don't come up to me if your cops is wrecking, cause I got the venom and I bust a motherfucker up. They hop in denims and fucking run away, but fuck that, this is another day. I'm smoking up and getting so angry at them, so I had to handle him, blast them, fuck that, just laugh at him.
Yo, it's gonna get intense, but the incense is gonna impress with this finesse when I got your bitch undressed. That's right, I'ma undress your aunt behind the restaurant and I'ma flex the taunt like you don't know what's on. That's right, I just bombed your motherfucking aunt's long johns. I don't know why she was wearing them, but it's alright because I got in that shit like behind the dumpster. I just humped her so hard that she fell down like Humpty Dumpty, and then she got on me and she's like, what the fuck, you gonna get in this, but you can't diss this shit cause I'll go so fast that you ain't gonna go back to the crack shack. When I look at this tube, I ain't got no glasses, they're broken, but I'm still toking and hoping to be drawing the motherfucking hose and going back to school and going for the motherfucking sick shit. I'll switch it up to my homie Bobby. He's gonna spit his philosophy like he's gonna get on these motherfucking keys like they're popping trees, and you ain't gonna see these.
Yo, you're talking about Humpty Dumpty, but this bitch is walking up to you like, yo, I'm hungry, fuck me. But fuck that, I just had to get up in these laundries, open up that shit and start fucking me like I'm an ape or a dinosaur. You got vagina sauce, fuck that, I'd rather rhyme it off. Motherfuckers don't know shit, so they slamming off to a stinky bitch with some syphilis, but I get sick with this. Motherfuckers don't know I'm spitting infinite. You can put it on the internet, they won't realize my motherfucking intellect, and they won't realize my IQ neither. I come up like YU beaches, reefers, motherfucking Nikas and Negroes. Don't know shit, they see that he flows so sick when they comes up in the spot. Then they realize your fucking gun is shot. Bust a cop up cause I don't give a fuck. He pisses me off, so I started lifting him off. Before I realized it, 6 are just soft up on the ground laying dead and don't know shit, so they spitting at Ross like Rick is just Ross. He's going up in the hospital, get your shit just floss. Looking for crack in between your ass cheeks, fuck that. I got the last me and spit the sick shit and blast these motherfuckers. Hash 3 fingers to smoke it up like a shitty nigga, shitty pigger. Little piggy coming up trying to say who's niggies. Gonna bust a motherfucker up like 250, spend it and then get to resting. Fuck that, this motherfucking bitch molested, dick infested with some sick shit, so now I had to spit this shit is checking.
Cause I'm gonna go back to Humpty Dumpty. because you can't punk these chumpsy. This motherfucker's humping Humphrey. Come back to get the umpsy. But that motherfucker don't know that he's like the empire behind first base. But he don't know that the race is keeping up. This weed ain't laced, it ain't got no PCP. But you can't see these G's creeping these bees. What?
10 minutes.
10 minutes, but that's all good, because this motherfucker's gonna choke, but he's gonna still spit like I ain't outspoke. He don't know that it's gonna float in the ocean when he hopes to be dead, but then you're swimming with the fishies, but you can't get in these because you're trying to diss me, but you don't know that you're gonna get these.
I gotta take a shot of Spittin. Yo, fuck Spittin. I had enough chasing this motherfucker up, and he's trying to puff haze and chill with us like he's killing up. What the fuck, this little silly fuck thinks he's something, but he's really nothing. Fuck that, I make him really suffering. Laying on the ground like, yo, Garth, I smoked a shitty bluffering. Fuck that, this bitch is bluffing, we laced it up with drain cleaner. Fuck that, my pain's meaner. Bust a motherfucker up with a fucking dirty cleaver. Bust that shit up like a rusty meter. Meat cleavers will cut you up, and then I see beaver and smoke it up, but fuck that, I just need a little fuck to come up and push they little luck before I cut them up and fucking laugh. This beat is gay. He just says that he's sicker than me, but he don't know shit. You fucking spitting ventriloquy, and I'm spitting something that's iller than these motherfucking pussy ass bitches eating soup, ass niggas eating crew. Fuck that, I beat his juice. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. A motherfucker come up and see this bitch is loose. Fuck that, your Fritos loose, Doritos choose to stink like your pussy, dude. That's fucked up, don't wanna eat neither. That's why when I see beavers, I cut them up and turn them into hats like a Canadian ass motherfucker. I'll say I'm black, and then go around and for a week telling everybody they whack. But fuck that, I'd rather go back to the place where they sit in the shack and smoke crack, and then I laugh at them and start scraping the ceiling and watch them picking up the little debris. Fuck that, you just littler than me. So fuck that, I spit this shit like ventriloquy. It's just iller than me. But fuck that, you ain't killing a G. So shut the fuck up, you never bust gats to see an MC concealing the shit. So you better get real with this shit. Shut the fuck up, you never busted a gun in your life. You never ran with a gun or a knife and fucking stabbed a motherfucker up on the White Avenue. But fuck that, we had no food for 3 days and then we got fucking home and we say these Negroes is judging us and bitching us about leaving. Fuck that, I'd rather get enough of this weed and smoke it up and freestyle all day. You don't know shit, but you freestyling a mile away from my fucking skill. So fuck that, my shit is ill, bustin' real. Fucking trill, bitch.
Ill. Clayton claims he could top this, but all he does is bring down the cop shit.
And talk
because
shit.
That motherfucker's gonna talk shit. He just stole my line right out of my head. But it's alright because he internally heard what I said. That's right. That motherfucker ain't gonna fight because he knows that he is just a little tight bitch, a motherfucking vagina. He says he comes from China or some shit, but he don't know that the lineup is coming up to grime up because this motherfucker's gonna get fucked up. I'll dab the knife in him, just like I did to that bitch Pablo. But it's alright because him and Shitty Joe are just fucking for no blow. Just $300 thinking they's a baller, but they don't know who to call her. The motherfucker up when he comes down, I'm gonna be found. And he don't know, I'll dab it in his chest. He claims he's the best, or I'll just stab him with the knife a little bit, put little holes in his body, cause he don't know that the flow goes so slow. He just sings, he doesn't know he ain't got no real bling. That motherfucker looks like the Thing. He'll never get a bitch on his ding because his money don't go cling, it goes bankrupt because he don't that motherfucker ain't gonna take up this little bitch because he ain't gonna dress up like he don't know he's a bitch. But he ain't a wife beater because if he's my wife, I'll fucking slit his throat and then he won't know that he's gonna hope to go to a better place. But that's alright because the mace is in the face and I'm coming through.
Oh, the next beat's coming on.